met a lady yesterday who swims with the tiger sharks for one of the charter boats here, and she said, oh, you've got to get in the water with them, they're just big teddy bears. Which I'm sure anybody who's been bitten by a tiger shark doesn't think they're teddy bears. But she said, yeah, they're all around here, and that, you know, it's easy to get in and just swim with them. So we're just going to have a little swim. This is Rob, and I'm Rachel, and these are our boys, Finn, Declan, and Ivan. We have sailed our catamaran Javelot across the Pacific Ocean. We would love it if you join us for the adventure.
Hello again, folks. When we left Carnarvon, we were going to go to Sid's Bluff, which is around the corner of Cape Cuvier, where the salt mines are. But about 2 miles short of the anchorage, we got a message from Keith saying he'd been talking with Margie and Russ on Sunrise, and they did an overnighter up to the Ningaloo Reef in a bay called Bateman's Bay or Bateman's Reef, and they said it's a great entry if you want to carry on tonight, because we've just got right now perfect sailing conditions. Honestly, it's just amazing. Whoa, and we got a bit of a breeze as I speak there, an extra little puff. But we're ticking along at about 8, 9, 10, occasionally 11 knots. Wind right on the beam, 15 to 18 to 20 knots. Full main, full genoa, it's fantastic. And we're whiz-banging along. So we decided we'll carry on, and look, all going well. If this speed continues, this wind stays as it is, we'll be in there before midnight. In fact, we could be there 11 PM tonight. It's fantastic champagne sailing.
So our destination is Bateman Bay, a further 70 nautical miles added to our journey from Sid's Bluff. This marked our arrival into the pristine waters of the Ningaloo Reef coastline. Unlike the Great Barrier Reef on the east coast of Australia, which lies numerous miles offshore, Ningaloo Reef is a fringing coral reef system that comes right up to the beach in places and which extends as little as 200 metres offshore. Ningaloo Reef stretches from Amhurst Point in the south all the way up to the Muiron Islands in the north. That's a whopping 300 kilometres or 200 miles. Coral reef doesn't often grow so close to a large land mass because rain washes silt into the water, making it cloudy and hindering coral growth. However, the arid climate of the Ningaloo coastline keeps the water clear, and the Lewin current that normally flows 40 to 60 kilometres offshore down the West Australian coast comes as close as 8 kilometres at Ningaloo, bringing warm water which encourages the appearance of multiple different marine animals, from dolphins to turtles, from humpback whales to whale sharks. It also helps that this area of coastline is largely uninhabited, reducing the pollution that accompanies human beings, but on the flip side, reducing our ability to tap into the services a human settlement provides. Got a little problem! Funny noises from the engine. Whoa. What is that? Doesn't sound good. It sounds electrical. Yeah. Why does that sound electrical?
It sounds like it's like, you know how you put your plug socket in, you hear the if it's not on properly.
Is that what that sounds like to you?
Well, I don't know.
It sounds like to me like there's something rubbing that wasn't rubbing before. It just suddenly started, like a screws come loose and it's jiggle 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 really fast.
Yeah, that's true.
And this is the best place to be trying to fix it with
well,
no tools.
We need to get that to that video through to somebody to listen to. They'll probably go, oh, that's the Hoosie Daggy.
Oh,
and we have a spare Hoosie Daggy here, and they're really cheap. and I'm going to post it. You'll have it tomorrow.
No, I reckon they'll say that's the Hoosodaki and it's super expensive and you need 5 of them.
We've only got 4 in stock.
Yeah. One job begets another, and back at the boat, Ivan and Declan were working their magic on Miss Ribena, our asymmetrical spinnaker. What are you doing, Dex?
Using scissors.
You are so talented. What are you doing?
I am fixing, I'm patching up a little hole in the Spinnaker, because we noticed last time we were flying it, although a few little spots where the sun was coming through.
Yeah, that's right. And we don't need those to get any bigger. We've just had it mended for the umpteenth time. This is preventative maintenance now. We didn't know it was there until we saw it. Now we've seen it, we're preventing it getting any bigger.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm going to have a crack at pulling this engine apart. Take the power head off anyway and just see what's under there. I'm hoping there's going to be something really obvious that sort of sticks out like a bolt, a screw that's loose. I don't know, just the rattly thing's just got itself in there somehow, and we just have to remove it. Just remove that rattly thing. Surely it's as easy as that.
Finding the fault is half the problem. Having the spare part to fix it is the crux of the matter. Rob quickly located what was causing the mystery sound, and lacking that part, a wire that Rob had ferreted away for a rainy day was about to come into its own.
So I started working on this project, but Rachel has quickly taken over. We quickly realised, I say, and I say we, the royal we, discovered there was a piece that was missing and had broken off.
Yes.
I found the missing piece, which is down the bottom of the engine case. Rachel was all for, oh yeah, no, it's gone, it's in the water, it's lost.
Hey, we're gonna take this
I found it. Now Rachel's taken it upon herself. I'm feeling very emasculated here, people, that's all I want to say.
With much care, some pliers and a set of side cutters, the wrong tool for the job, we began to fashion our own spare part. It wasn't going to be perfect, but would it be good enough?
That's probably better, I should check that. So
It's looking good so far.
Looking very
like it came out of the same mould, doesn't it? It looks like you've cut it, Robert.
It's a bit longer.
And you've cut it with the you put a score in there, haven't you?
I have put a little score in that actually.
Yeah. So that oh.
No, that could break again, couldn't it?
Yeah, we're going to start again.
Start again. Okay.
Okay, we're learning. It's a learning process, isn't it?
Well, you know, what are the chances of that breaking, eh?
Pretty high. Something I always tell the boys is the more you do something, the better you get at it. Doesn't matter what it is, whether that's playing computer games. It is true. So, be quiet in the cheap seats. In fact, I'll just shut that door and keep them out. Computer games, the boys are getting really good at computer games because they practice it all the time. Declan's got good at kite surfing because he loves to practice whenever there's good wind. This is our 3rd attempt.
We're getting better at
fashioning this little tool, and we are improving every time. This time we have got a mark where we're going to bend it, and we're not going to use wire cutters to hold it this time. You see, improvements every time. There's a little bird in the water.
Little storm petrel. Oh, it's beautiful.
It's the running on water I like best.
Here it goes.
With storm petrels looking on, it was but the work of a moment. Rob slipped the wires back into place and fitted the motor back together. Rob is so confident that this is going to work that he's putting the cover on.
Okay. Bob's your uncle. Charlie's your aunt. Oh!
Oh! Purring like a cat.
I think I'm going to cry. This is forward gear now. This is good. Yeah. Reverse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Electrical problem, Robert, or mechanical? With the dinghy back in working order, Declan, Rob and I decided to take a calculated risk and find a tiger shark to swim with. What's the worst that can happen? We met a lady yesterday who swims with the tiger sharks for one of the charter boats here, and she said, oh, you've got to get in the water with them, they're just big teddy bears. which I'm sure anybody who's been bitten by a tiger shark doesn't think they're teddy bears. But she said, yeah, they're all around here, and that, you know, it's easy to get in and just swim with them. There's only two things we have to think about, and that's their fins.
Try not to chop them off.
Try not to chop them off. So we're not taking any sharp objects. What's the other thing?
If they're out.
They're out like that.
Then they're safe. It's safe to go in the water. If they're down, that means it's even safer.
No, it means they're anxious and you need to get out. And also, if they swim towards you,
what do you do?
Swim at them.
Yeah, apparently if you do that, they'll just, 9 times out of 10, they'll just turn around. We're going to keep the eyes on the petrel fins.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're just going to have a little swim.
So there you go.
Oh, and Keith's going to put up a drone so we can find them. He's going to go to look for a tiger shark for us and tell us on the VHF that, where to go.
Any last words, Declan?
Yeah,
They're just teddy bears.
Just teddy bears. It's going to be exciting. Can't wait.
Truth be known, tiger sharks are regarded as the most dangerous shark in tropical waters. Along with great whites and bull sharks, they are part of the unholy trinity of proven man-eaters. The tiger shark is one of the very few species that actually consumes human prey, though it also has the reputation as a garbage can with fins. Today, however, this juvenile shark was not feeling peckish. Declan, Rob and I survived with all our limbs intact. Well, that's incredible. He's absolutely not at all bothered by us. He's just swimming along, minding his own business. He is a bit of a teddy bear. His pectoral fins are out. He's happy. And he's, yeah.
Content.
Content. What do you think?
I thought that was really, really extra, super duper, really ordinary.
Oh, whatever.
No, it was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
And, you know,
it was amazing.
the fact that it's kind of a bit risky makes it more exciting, I think. Because
I mean, it's a tiger shark, yeah.
It's a tiger shark.
Yeah.
I mean, he could turn around at any minute and give us a bite if he wanted to.
Actually, there was one
And
point.
that would be really crazy because we're so remote here
Declan was
that
trying to talk.
we'd probably have bled to death before we get to the hospital.
Declan's turn to talk.
Declan's turn to talk. Go.
There was actually a time I jumped in and he went, and he like waited and go
Oh,
like, he just,
Well, no, he
he just
turned.
kind of like went
turned.
boom and
But I
turned towards where I jumped in.
Yeah, because he was
So
going
I was like,
along.
Whoa bro, step.
He was going along, but it was as soon as you got in the water, so I think you might have spooked him a bit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've got that. So that was Tres cool.
If you enjoyed this episode, please comment, give us a thumbs up, and best of all, share it. It helps us heaps.
Come on, eat it so bad.